for that Sharash Ibar. All right, so today I want to get back into oaths and covenants, and just got 4 verses, but Jeremiah. Well, I'm going to Jeremiah next. That's what I started listening to him this week. But Isaiah's writings, as we brought it out, Isaiah is covering over 60 something years. The Most High is talking to Isaiah over 60 something years. I keep wanting to say Jeremiah because I'm moving on to Jeremiah now. And a lot of the chapters are very loaded with prophecy. Some have already happened, some happened during the time of Messiah, and some have not happened yet. And I'm trying to focus on the ones that have not happened yet, but it's just so much. It's hard. It's hard. When you're sitting here listening and you just see these things. It's really hard to like try to filter. You just want to, because I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to the Father. But I just want you guys armed with truth, and because it's going to be some strange times coming. It's going to be some strange times coming with the technology they got now. Man, it's going to be a lot of sheep led to the slaughter. It's going to be a lot of sheep led to the slaughter. This technology they got is so advanced now. I was watching, was it Ya'ala shared that video in the group? I think Ya'ala shared a video on our Telegram. I watched it. It's with the Elon Musk. Elon Musk is just saying how they're just getting pretty much to the tip of the iceberg with this AI. They're going to continue to develop this AI, and pretty much everything digital is going to be done by an AI robot. So if your whole career path has been on computers, you better get back in shape. Get ready to manual labor, because Elon Musk says anything digital, AI is going to take care of it. So the only thing left to do is that old-fashioned manual labor. What can you manufacture? What can you do with your hands? But everything that a computer can do, everything that can be done digitally, they don't need humans no more. So that same technology, they're going to be putting images out there in the sky. If you're not steeped and rooted in prophecy, you're going to be one of those sheep out there led to the slaughter. That's the whole purposes of oaths and covenants. This whole series, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing through these chapters, because as these days grow dark, and I mean this country, as this country and this world grow dark, we're going to have that light of Goshen again, because our promises, our oaths and covenants is not tied to their economy. The Most High, nowhere inside these scrolls does the Most High mention their economy. He don't mention their Dow Jones. So you have to really be rooted in prophecy, in the oaths and covenants, because if not, you may fall victim to their plots and their ploys. So that's the whole purpose of this series, Oaths and Covenants. So you guys have something to fall back on. Again, once the internet goes down and our YouTube videos are gone, you know how to go find these prophecies and weed out the lies that they're putting out there on their radios, on their TVs. Go check what they're saying against prophecy. That's the whole purpose of this series, Oaths and Covenants. Not sure. Shamaria, are you stationary or are you out and about? The Kathar reading is coming from, what do I want? Psalms 125. Psalms 125 for the Kathar. So I'm going to offer up to Holland 125 for the Kathar reading. I'll read it in the KJV just for the sake of time. It reads differently in Septuagint is close, but for the sake of time, I'll pull it from the KJV, the Masoretic. This is Tehillim 125, a short song, but it's powerful at the same time. This is Tehillim 125. They that trust in Yahweh shall be as Mount Zion, Tazawan, which cannot be removed, but abideth ha'alam forever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem or Jerusalem, so Yahweh round about his people from henceforth even forever, ha'alam. For the rod of the wicked should not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Do good, O Yah, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, Yahweh shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity. But shalom shall be upon Yasharallah. This is the perfect kathab, because this is what we're highlighting and contrasting. Peace is always promised to Jerusalem. The Most High's protection is always promised to Yasharallah. And that's what we're trying to get you to understand. Don't worry about who's not getting it. Don't worry about who's not, coming in. You just make sure that you're 10 toes down and you're solid, and like it's like payday. Payday is the most happiest day for everyone, because you know what, I got something coming to me. And their system is pretty much trash. They're giving us fiat tissue, but we get excited because we got. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. But oaths and covenants is your payday. You have to know what you have coming to you. And as this world, the most there's, man, I'm just gonna let this flow. You know how these Christians keep having these pep rallies, and it's gonna be all right in the morning. Joy is gonna come in the morning. This is my season. Your season is coming. Ain't no season coming. Ain't no season. I just gotta be real. The Most High is going to keep destroying. The east winds are blowing. If you're paying attention, the east winds are blowing. Just one report I started to share. I think it was it yesterday? It was Shabbat, so I said I ain't going to share it. But I came across this one man's broadcast, and I watched it. It was a little short on YouTube, and he was just saying how under Trump keep making up his own facts. Trump just, y'all know, he just get on camera and just start saying stuff, and the dude was like, he say things like no one's gonna fact check it. And so he's just highlighting that unemployment, just the unemployment announcement just came out last week or something. It's the highest since 2000 and I forgot what year. It's the highest since that period. Inflation is going through the roof. So Trump's getting on there like, yeah, we're winning. Everything I'm doing is just, I'm cooking over here. And this man is like, no, you're not. Like, this country is on life support. And so it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. But for us who are covenant keepers, we don't have to worry. We have oaths and covenants coming to us, not based on the world economy. All right, so that's what we're going to get into. I don't think it's going to take that long. We have one slide, and it's the last 4 of a set of 12 that we didn't finish the last time we was going over this. So let's see. So these are the last 4 witnesses we didn't finish last time we were together. And we're still in Isaiah. Yashayah is Isaiah. So we're going to go to Isaiah 26. And I'm going to read verses 1 through 4. I got to get in the Septuagint. I can't do this KJV. Slakia, 1 minute, Mashpah. 1 minute, let me get my Septuagint.
Did you want me to read it up?
Oh, Khan, I didn't know if you was available. Yeah, Khan, if you can pull it from the Septuagint, I definitely appreciate that. The Septuagint, these prophecies read a lot better in the Septuagint. The Masoretic authors just did an awful job. Awful job. I'm just going to let the text speak. Let the Most High speak. This is the Most High talking through his prophet.
Isaiah 26.
Khan, Isaiah 26, 1 through 4.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 1, it says, In that day they shall sing this song in the land of Yahweh. Behold, a strong city, and he shall make salvation its wall and bulwark. Open you the gates, let the nation enter that keeps righteousness and keeps truth, supporting truth and keeping shalom. For on you, O Yahweh, they have trusted with confidence, La'alam, forever. The great and eternal Alahayim.
That's all we need. Here, I want to point out that this is one of the future prophecies. Isaiah was prophesying. The Most High was speaking to the prophet over 60 years. Some of what the Most High gave him actually transpired in Isaiah's day. Isaiah seen it. Some things transpired in Messiah's time, during the apostles' time. But then some things like 1 through 4, this has never happened. He says, In that day, this song shall be sang in the land of Yahweh or Judah. Behold, a strong city, and he shall make salvation its wall and bulwark. When the Bible, when the so called canon, like the Christians say, when the canon closes, it's the book of Revelation. So, according to their theology, Revelation is the close of the canon. And all of you here, we got all veterans here. Everyone's veterans just about. At the close of Revelation, or when Revelation stops, we're still under Roman captivity. The Edomites, the Romans who are Edomites, are still ruling Judea at the close of the canon. So this is a prophecy that has not happened. That's why these pagans labeling the first half of our writings Old Testament is so deceitful, because they have never sung this song. Behold, we have a strong city. Salvation is its walls. This is something we have to look forward to. This is something we have to hold on to. We're going to be singing in our city that we have a strong and mighty tower. Yahweh is our salvation. This is an oaths and covenants for Yasher Allah, for Israel, not for the world. Any comments or questions about that witness? All right, let's drop down to verse 17. And again, I'm trying. It's very hard. Shamaria said it, and I told them years ago. We try to turn off our flesh. We try to hear directly what the Most High is giving us. So I'm just trying to truncate some of these chapters. Sometimes I could. Some of these chapters we're gonna have to read the whole chapter. It's the Most High's prophecy. It's the Most High's word to us, and we just gotta read it. But if you go back, you'll find more and more little nuggets, and your light bulbs will start going off. But for this one, we're gonna drop down to verse 17 through 20.
Verse 17. And as a woman in travail draweth near to be delivered, and cries out in her pain, so have we been to your beloved. We have conceived, O Yahweh, because of your fear, and have been in pain, and have brought forth the breath of your salvation, which we have wrought upon the Arataza. We shall not fall, but all that dwell upon the land shall fall. The dead shall rise, and they that are in the tombs shall be raised, and they that are in the arataza shall rejoice, for the dew from you is healing to them, but the land of the ungodly shall perish. Go, my people, enter into your closets, shut your door, hide yourself for a little season until the anger of Yahweh have passed away.
It says, "Go hide my people in your closets until the anger of Yahweh passes away." This is another proof text that the righteous, those who come back to the law, statutes, commandments, they're going to escape the Most High's wrath, His punishment. The Most High saying, "Y'all go hide yourselves while I wreak havoc on the wicked Israelites. The wicked Israelites who refuse to repent, I'm going to wreak havoc on them. But you who are doing right by my covenant, go hide yourself." Another thing I want to highlight here, verse 19 says, "The dead shall rise, and they that are in the tomb shall be raised, and they that are in the earth shall rejoice." This is a future prophecy, and we had like a foreshadow of it during Messiah's resurrection. If you go back and read Messiah's resurrection, we missed it in the church. When Messiah resurrected, he didn't come back by himself. It says, the text says, "And many people were received back to their families." And again, these translations, they just gloss over the cultural undertones. These people being received back to their families, well, Messiah was only around the Israelites. So what the Most High just told Yasha, I keep wanting to say Jeremiah because that's where I'm at now. What the Most High just told Yasha, verse 19, "The dead shall rise, and they that are in the tomb shall be raised." This is to come. And again, the preview was Messiah's resurrection. Go back and rehearse Messiah's resurrection, John, I think 19 through 20. Messiah didn't just come back by himself. Oh, Father. He was giving us a preview of his assignment. "I've been sent to resurrect the dead, but not of the world, of the Israelites." Because if he was assigned to the whole world, why did the Most High send him over to Spain? Why didn't he send him over to the Sahara, the African countries? These countries were still around. He came back and resurrected other Hebrews of his own flesh. That's what he's been tasked to do, to breathe, oh Father, to breathe life into the dry bones. And then Ezekiel says, "And these dry bones are the whole house of Israel." That's what Yahweh Shai has been assigned to do, to bring us back from the grave, spiritually and physically. These are oaths and covenants that we have, no other nation has. I've been putting it on social media for years, not being mean or trying to be combative. I'm not debating. I will have a conversation with you, and I will hold your feet to the fire like I do myself. Produce your witnesses for what you're saying, and we can go back and forth, produce a witness. But I'm not debating on one. But I've been asking them for years, show me where another nation is resurrected. Show me where another nation is offered eternal shalom. These are the things. That's why when the brothers are reading, we emphasize my people, his salvation, his inheritance. When you start seeing these nuggets in the scriptures, this book is personal. This book is FUBU, for us, by us. I don't care what they're going to be screaming tomorrow in their church. "Ah, the Lamb, he is risen." You don't even know what you're talking about. Just go ahead and get that A flat going, do your little dance, let your weave come off, and all that gyrating. You don't know what's going on. And I feel sorry for them, but at the same time, I got to keep my car on the road. I got to make sure my salvation is secure. Any comments or questions about that?
Shalom, Mark. It's Matthew, I think 27, 52, and 53 specifically, but I went back to 50 through 53 is what you're talking about.
The water for that. We got brothers all around. So this prophecy in Isaiah is just foreshadowed in Matthew 27 and 52. And because, man, we just got to do what we got to do the work. I'm here to put my brick in, because that religion has eradicated nationhood. That religion is just a fictitious potpourri of believers. They miss these cultural undertones. So when you read Matthew 27:52, the graves being open and people will receive back to their kin, it's the Israelites as prophesied in Isaiah. But it's not the fulfillment. The Most High was just foreshadowing. I'm going to do this for the nation. Again, just like, Father, help us, just like Acts chapter 2, that so-called famous day of Pentecost, when people started, there was a tongue of fire, and people started to speak in tongues. They wasn't speaking in no Hikomo Shanta, he's coming on a Honda. They were speaking Barakatha Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. And all the other Jews who were never kicked out the land, who never left Jerusalem, they was looking around like, hey bro, he's a Jew, but he's from Spain. I know he's a Jacob, but he's from an African country, Pergamos. He's from, how's he speaking the original Barakatha Yahweh Shai? The Most High was foreshadowing, I'm going to gather my sheep. All praise to the great I am. The water for that, pulling that parallel out, the water for that. Let's go to any other comments or questions before we move on. Any other? Let's go to the next witness, number 34, chapter 27, verses 2 through 9. Yashayah 27, 2 through 9. And I also want to point out, these chapter breaks are not natural. So we're thankful, us being, cast away, us being Gentiles, sent away. We're thankful because it helps us study now, but there's no difference between 26 and 27. Isaiah may have stopped writing for that day if the Most High stopped speaking to him, but then he would go right back to that point of the scroll and continue to record what the Most High says. So I just want to learn something on the way to learning something. These chapter breaks are man-made.
Can I just interject something real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so Shalom family. It's so the Ruach is just amazing to me because Anthony and I last week we were talking about the resurrection, and he was just talking about how we don't I should say we, how he was specifically talking about himself, how it's just like he doesn't understand the weight of resurrection, and really wants to look into it, and literally pulled out the same scriptures. So I don't know. It's just amazing to see how the Ruach is moving through the Mashapach. And I said when I tuned in last week, I was just like, yeah, I bet, Abaja or Maria or Naraya, somebody's going to bring it out. And this week you guys did. So it's just, I don't know. I just wanted to...
The last part broke up, sis. Is that me or her? Can y'all hear?
Okay, I don't know where it left off.
Are you outside? You far from your router? All right, when you reposition yourself, come back in because we couldn't hear the last part. But like she was saying, all praise to the great I am. That's why, the Most High knows what we need. That's why Shamariah's my witness, Nariah's my witness. I told them, don't ever feel pressure to have nothing ready. Don't ever feel pressure like you got it. No, like to this day, I don't feel any pressure no more, because if the Most High don't give me something to teach the people, we got plenty of stuff on the YouTube channel to replay, or we just come together and sing songs. So the Most High knows what we need. He knows the confirmations we need. And that's what's going to happen when it gets dark. We don't got to be going out here following their lines, their little soup lines, getting their poison soup. The Most High he's going to give us what we need when we need. He's going to send who we need when we need. he says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. That's why I don't worry. I go ahead and go ahead, run my gas. I watch that pump go up. I'm like, I ain't, a couple years ago, I say about 10 years ago, I see that gas pump going up. I have to grab that handle, like, wait a minute, man, go take off my little change. Now I was like, look, man, go ahead, fill it up. I don't care. I'll fill my take up, whatever it comes, charge $100 or whatever. It's like it's coming back to me anyway. It's coming back to me anyway. Most High is gonna make sure we are right. The water for that witness says, yes, we can have a whole series about resurrection. And again, I'm a humble man. My brothers are my witness, but I'm convinced. I haven't put a physical class together. I just keep speaking upon it during these different classes. The resurrection is not for the world. Resurrection is not for born again believers. If you check this text like we just did, Isaiah 26 and Matthew 27, the graves being open is for righteous Israelites. But that's another class. The water for that. Where was that? Isaiah 27, 2 through 9.
Isaiah chapter 27, verse 2. In that day there shall be a fair vineyard and a desire to commence a song concerning it. I am a strong city, a city in a siege. In vain shall I water it, for it shall be taken by night, and by day the wall shall fall. There is no woman that has not taken hold of it. Who will set me to watch stubble in the field? Because of this enemy I have set her aside. Therefore, on this account, Yahweh has done all that he appointed.
This is a parable. Slaki, just so you guys don't, I see you out. This is a parable what he did to us. This vineyard is Israel. And he's saying he set the vineyard to be destroyed because of our wickedness. This just marries Isaiah chapter 5. So I want everyone, this metaphor about the vineyard, this is our wicked Israelites. Our wicked forefathers caused this. Read on out.
I am burnt up. They that dwell in her shall cry, let us make peace with him. Let us make peace. They that are coming are the children of Jacob. Israel shall bud and blossom, and the world shall be filled with his fruit. Shall he himself be thus struck, even as he struck, and as he killed, shall he be thus slain. 029. Verse 8, fighting and reproaching, he will dismiss them. Did you not meditate with harsh spirit to kill them with a wrathful spirit? Verse 9, therefore shall the iniquity of Yahweh be taken away, and this his blessing, when I shall have taken away his sin, when they shall have broken to pieces all the stones of the altars as fine dust, and their trees shall not remain, and their idols shall be cut off as a thicket afar off.
All praises to the great I am. So the Most High never talks in riddles. When he uses these metaphors and these Hebrewisms about the vineyard and the trees, he makes it plain. So he's saying this vineyard, yes, it was broken down. It was broken down. I had to destroy the vineyard for its wickedness. But then he comes out and tells you, Isaiah 27 and 9, therefore shall the iniquity of Jacob be taken away. It's plain. I'm not stretching this. I'm not getting y'all wound up, and I'm reading the text as it is. I constantly see that Jacob's sin is going to be forgiven. Jacob's sin is going to be taken away. It's not the world's sin. It's not the church's sin. It's not the believers. It's Jacob's sin. I'm going to forgive Jacob for his sins. I'm going to restore Jacob. This is what keeps me going. We just got to hold on. This redemption is for us. So no matter what they have going on in their system, don't you worry about it. Our redemption is coming from the Most High. Demar, you had your hand up?
Tawada, can I be heard clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shalom, Mashpat. I just had a question before I asked a question. When Yahweh Shai was crucified, where was he crucified?
Outside the city.
Okay,
Gal,
but
gal.
he but he
Gal, gal.
was but he was still in our land, correct?
Oh, yeah. It's Jerusalem.
Okay, so I wanted to make that clear just for edification purposes. When we bury our dead, just like Abraham, he bought a place where he can bury Mother Sarah, which meant it was for our people in sepulchres. So what you're saying, and I know you say you didn't really want to touch on it, but it would make sense that the resurrected people who came back were Yasher Allah, because that place was our land where most likely we buried our dead. So I was just thinking about that, and I wanted to ask, because just for my own self, to strengthen that case, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't see any witnesses in the text that showed when we buried our dead, it intermingled with the other nations when we were, of course, when we were righteous and we were in our land. But I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, no, we don't. Depending on your status, your wealth, how much money you had, Abraham, he already bought the plots or the tombs for his family. But yeah, we don't go bury ourselves among the other nations. We get into that. That's a whole series. That's a whole series. But yeah, it's just we're reading the text. This is what they call in their circles. This is a plain reading of the text, and the text is clearly saying that the Father is going to take away Jacob's sin. And the point I'm standing on, this is oaths and covenants for us. The fact that the Most High is going to forgive us, that's something to have us shouting for days. And again, we got to keep rehearsing the ABCs of this thing, because new people are coming in all the time. New people are watching the videos all the time. Isaiah 27:9 saying that Yahweh is going to forgive Jacob's sin. Well, what is sin? Is sin going to the movies? Is sin wearing pants? Is sin having a beer? Is sin smoking a cigar? How do you define sin? I define sin by the law, statutes, and commandments. I don't define sin by these pastors. They make up a new sin every week. You ain't give $100. What that man told them? That man told them that they had to get like $200 or so. So if you don't give him the money he's looking for, you a sinner. No, we don't roll like that. The Most High says, this is what I require of you. So if he says he's going to forgive the iniquity of Jacob, Jacob has to know what sin is. If you don't know what sin is, you can't be in covenant with Father, because he didn't give you no requirements. It's like we tell people all the time, if you want to eat bat soup over there in China, have at it. The Father didn't give you no ordinances about food. But when it comes to Tazawam, Mount Zion, he says these are the clean animals that you can eat. That's why these people, all praises, I'm trying to clean up. I've been doing better, Me and my wife are trying, we ain't giving up. We're trying to, get ourselves back together. But I'm never going to be a vegan. Now, I do enjoy vegan dishes, but I'm not the Father. How you going to have a whole breakdown about why you shouldn't be eating meat, and the Father gives me clean animals that I can't eat? Explain that to me, Super Captain Moray. That's why you have to be careful. Listen, I'm trying to keep cool. You have to be careful about these social media Hollywood Hebrews. You done got all these slides together about this animal do this and this animal. I don't care about none. The Father says it's clean because of this measure is clean. It didn't say nothing about what they eat. It says if this animal has this type of foot, if this animal chews the cud. So how you telling me, you giving me a whole 4-hour sermon about we should be vegans, but my father told me what animals were clean. That's why even inside this little awakening, we got sheep, and I don't want to be mean, cause that's how you know, that's another light breadcrumb. We the people. We as a people are reaching out for everything. We got brothers being Masons. We got sisters being Eastern Stars. We got brothers being we searching for identity. And now this is the closest we came. We done got to being original, but we still got people just making up stuff. Sister, you a whore wearing pants. The Bible says you shouldn't wear pants. Book, chapter, and verse where it says a woman can't wear pants. Brother, is not there because the word pants didn't even exist. The word pants didn't exist. But you got these brothers screaming, sisters, come out them pants. Then they want to take you to a verse, thou shalt not wear that which pertaineth to a man. Well, the men from Jerusalem didn't wear pants. Super Captain Noah. Listen, man, it's wartime for me. It's wartime for me. The warfare I deal with, I ain't got time to play with nobody. Be Bereans. Be Bereans out there. Everybody with a dumb phone can go live and get a breakdown. All you've been doing is watching other people's YouTube channels. Now you want to put your spin on it. And like I told the brothers, we said it last week. It's a waiting game. It's a wait. The Most High gonna show and prove who He's with and who He's not. It's just like the sons of Sceva. You want some notoriety? You want to cast out some demons? And these demons, they've been around forever. These demons ain't no punks. So you go out here playing with these demons you want. Go read about the sons of Sceva. I don't know where we're going to that tangent. Any comments or questions? I'm going to get out your way. Let's go to the next witness. Let's go over Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30 and 18 out. Let me get out your way.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 18. And Yahweh will again wait that he may pity you, and will therefore be exalted, that he may have mercy upon you, because Yahweh Ya'alahayim is a judge. Blessed are they that stay themselves upon him. For the holy people shall dwell in Tazawan, and whereas Jerusalem has wept bitterly, saying, pity me, he shall pity you.
Jerusalem is the only one weeping. Jerusalem, we're the only people who's been weeping. The other nations to this day are in their glory. Right now, my job is decorated for Veterans Day, and I do respect every man, no matter what you look like, no matter what your skin look like. Every man who put on some boots and grabbed a weapon and fell on foreigners' land, I respect that. And not just because I put on the boots too, and it had nothing to do with. It's just war is a very scary thing. So I'm not disrespecting the veterans. I salute all the veterans, and if you really want to know the truth, us Hebrews, we've been fighting the nation's wars since the days of Egypt. Even when we were in Egypt, our people would protect Egypt. So we've been the ringleaders of all these victories for years. So I'm not disrespecting the veterans. My point being, I got to walk in my job and see all this red, white, and blue. And that's when Solomon says knowledge increases sorrow. Because I know red, white, and blue, that's ancient Egyptians' color scheme. So you're telling me these people, even your teachers, that's how deep this thing goes. Even your high school teachers who love you dearly, even your college professors who love you dearly, they just trying to survive and make a living. They don't know. But I come to my job and you don't put all this red, white, and blue up, and I'm just and then the doors they put their little slogan, land of the free, home of the brave. And I'm like, yeah, y'all real brave, except when it comes to my people. When it comes to my people, you need me in chains so you can whoop me. You need me in chains so you can choke me out. You brave against everybody except us. Because if you were truly brave, you would have gave our ancestors a fair one. You would have squared off with it. No, you had to hunt us down, connive and throw nets over us. didn't chain us and didn't whoop us. But this is the land of the free, home of the brave. And how free are you here? If you don't register your car, they can tow it. If you don't pay your taxes, they garnish your check. So how, me knowing these things, and I'm seeing all this around my job, and I'm already at a job that I don't want to be here around you people. Knowledge increases sorrow. Knowledge increases sorrow. Anyway, we are the only people who have been mourning. And here in Isaiah 30, the Most High says, "For the holy people shall dwell in Zion." This text is specific. We're not stretching this thing. We ain't coloring this thing up. We ain't putting on no capes. We ain't coming through no zip line trying to get you entertained and get you riled up. We're just reading the text with eyes the Most High has blessed us to see. It says the holy people are going to be in Zion. Zion is a city of order. Zion is a city that has gates. So if you don't know what tribe you come from, I got to ask you questions. Son, who is your father? Who is your father's father? Oh, you're from Manasseh's tribe. Your gate's over there. This tribe here is for Ephraim. This tribe here is for Judah. This tribe here is for Zebulun. So this city, these holy people belong to Zion. This is a promise of shalom, a promise of redemption for the Israelites. For the Israelites. Did we finish that up?
Verse 19, it says, "For the holy people shall dwell in Tazawan, whereas Jerusalem has wept bitterly, saying, Pity me, he shall pity you. When he perceived the voice of your cry, he listened to you. And though Yahweh shall give you the bread of affliction and scant water, yet they that cause you to err shall no more at all draw near to you, for your eyes shall see those that cause you to err, and your ears."
Those who selling you pork, telling you the other white meat, those who telling you, well, yeah, you don't want to be a man no more. You don't have to be a man no more. No, you have the right to choose. Those people causing you to err, they're not going to be around you anymore. Those people telling you, yeah, oh yeah, she worship Buddha, but ain't she fine though? Oh yeah, she's fine though, but ain't she fine though? Nah, she's a pagan. She's not from the 12 tribes. What are you doing? I don't care what she telling. No, she over there eating rat soup. What are you talking about? Those people causing you to err, they're not going to be around you no more. I'm going to get them far from you. Remember how they tempted our ancestors with those women coming out of, what was it, Balak and them? That's how they destroyed the brothers. Send the girls over there. The girls are going to, that's why you always have to be on guard. Satan knows you're Krispy Kreme. And Satan is cunning. Send the girls over there to talk to them. Ask them what they're about. And what's that staff for? And when y'all say Yahweh, what that mean? That's why, Father, Kaya Dala Yahweh, I don't care about recruiting. I don't care about building on all the brothers, because a lot of these brothers just want to get your information and then go off like they don't have some revelation. Now they over in Texas duping people, thinking these people in Texas don't know no better, that they've been around you for 2 years. Now these people thinking he's some great teacher. The Most High is going to send who we need when we need. That's why this truth is so wonderful. It's not when you know you got something valuable, you don't want to share with everybody. Everybody ain't worthy. It's like we tell the sisters, I mean, especially our daughters. Us men, we drill into our daughters, your body is precious. Everybody ain't worth your body, your time. That's how I feel about this covenant. You've been around me at the job for 5 years, and you know I don't eat pork. You see my fringes, and you don't ask me what's that about. Maybe you ain't worthy. So don't chase people down. Everyone ain't worthy of this light. But everybody who's causing us to err, we're trying to make our own garments, and They don't put swine in the fabric. These people know how to keep us away. They know, oh, that's how you know they're reading our scrolls and they believe it. Because you keep doing wicked stuff. What they say? They put swine in the burgers in the buns at Burger King or somewhere. Like, why do you need pork in a bun? Like, are you serious? These people, wait. Everybody who's causing us to err, the Most High is going to move them out of here. Most High is going to move them out of here. Any comments or questions about that? Where we at? Let me get out your way.
Verse 21. And your ears shall hear the words of them that went after you to lead you astray, who say, this is the way. Let us walk in it, whether it be right to the right or to the left. And you shall pollute the plated idols, and you shall grind to powder the guilt ones, and shall scatter them as the water of a removed woman, and you shall thrust them forth as dung.
Everybody who
Then
told you all you need is Jesus, I don't know about no feast days. All I need is Jesus. I don't know about no laws. All I need is Jesus. The Most High said, you're going to cast them away as a woman who's on her cycle. You're going to cast them away as a woman on her cycle. You're going to be, they're going to be as dung to you. That's why, listen, I'm not out here trying to, all praise to the brothers who do it. The Most High knows who he wants. We don't have to be out here chasing people around their churches. What the fuck? Listen, everybody who's out here done duped us and had us thinking we were going on our way to heaven, the Most High is going to remove these people. They're going to be destroyed and their idols, their Christmas trees, their Thanksgiving, all going onto the dung pit. Broad is the way to destruction. Narrow is the straight path. Narrow is the straight path. So this thing ain't supposed to look like no million-man march. If you got 1 million people, something wrong. Because let's check our scrolls. The Most High told Gideon, too many Gideon. Still too many Gideon. All praise. Let me get out your way. Read on. Did we finish that up?
Verse 23. Then shall there be rain to the seed of your land, and the bread of the fruit of your land shall be plenteous and rich, and your cattle shall feed in that day in a fertile and spacious place. Your bulls and your oxen shall till the ground. Your bulls and your oxen that till the ground shall eat chaff mixed with winnowed barley. And there shall be upon every lofty mountain and upon every high hill water running in that day, when many shall perish, and when the towers shall fall. And the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold in the day when Yahweh shall heal the breach of his people, and shall heal the pain of your womb.
Kayadala Yahweh. The Most High is going to heal the breach of his people. He's going to heal the pain of our womb. And this is just, man, this is, I just keep listening to this every week. I ain't worried about my job. Listen, he's telling us, let's go back and break this down. Verse 23, the rain shall be seed to our land. The bread of the fruit of your land shall be plenteous and rich. The cattle shall feed in that day in a This ain't based on no Dow Jones. This ain't based on reparations. It says your bulls and your oxen shall till the ground. Our animals are eating the best grain now. Every lofty mountain and high hill have running water, fresh spring water. You ever seen those shows where they pull over the side of the road if there's a spring right there? That's what we got all in Jerusalem. This ain't no pie in the sky. We're floating around in some heavenly bodies like some ghosts. This is physical property, physical wealth. We got promise. We got real fresh water. You don't need no filter. You don't need no Brita filter on this water. I could go right up to the mountain and put my mouth on the mountain and let the water run in the mountain. The Most High is going to do this for his people. The Most High is going to do this for us if we hold on. Don't let these demons destroy your crown. Don't let these devils take your inheritance from you. You got to hold on. Like I say, you got to hold on with white knuckles. If you got to put yourself on an island somewhere, if you got to close your eyes somewhere, if you got to walk through your job with your head down, whatever you got to do, keep your crown. Keep your crown. I'm not giving up my crown for nobody. All praise. Any comments or questions for that? We're almost out of here, y'all. We got one more witness. One more witness. Isaiah 33 and 20. We out of here.
Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 20.
This is the last one. We out of here.
Behold the city of Tazawan, our refuge. Your eyes shall behold Yerushalayim, a rich city, tabernacles which shall not be shaken, neither shall the pins of her tabernacle be moved forever, neither shall her cords be broken at all.
Stop right there, Stop right there, So this is a prophecy, and this is the benefits of prophecy, like we went over last week. Pagan theologians have taken these prophecies and put a label Old Testament. And now we got our people inside these churches duped. Oh, that's Old Testament. That's Old Covenant. That's been fulfilled. And that is a lie from the pits of hell. There's nothing old about these prophecies. Again, some of these prophecies transpired during the prophet's time. Some things he said or the Most High gave him happened during the apostles' times. But what I'm trying to pull out for this series, things that haven't happened yet. This right here is something that hasn't happened yet. Let's go over to Luke 21, I believe. I'm going from memory. Let's jump over to Luke real quick. Luke 21. I want to read this again so you guys understand the power of prophecy. Luke 21, and let's start at 19. Man, shoot, so good. This is red letter.
Luke chapter 20.
No, you stay where you at, Op. You stay where you. I'm gonna read this. Read that what you just read again about this prophecy, and I read this.
Behold the city of Tazawan, our refuge. Your eyes shall behold Yerushalayim, a rich city, tabernacles which shall not be shaken, neither shall the pins of her tabernacle be moved forever, neither shall her cords be broken at all.
The Most High just told Isaiah, this city should not be shaken. This city, the cords of the city should not be broken at all. And calling this Old Testament is a lie. It's deception. Let's compare this to Luke 21 and 19. Luke 21 and 19, this is red letter. In your patience possess ye your souls. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto it. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon the people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led captive into all nations. And Jerusalem, Yerushalayim, shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. This contradicts Isaiah 33. So we know the Father doesn't contradict himself. Isaiah, Yashayah, and Yahushai had the same name. Yah is salvation. So verse 20 is saying, behold the city of Zion, our refuge. Your eyes shall see Jerusalem, a rich city, tabernacles which shall not be shaken, neither the pins removed. So what's going on here? Isaiah is seeing our end, because this did not happen yet. Because Messiah comes, and during Messiah's time, Messiah is telling us this city is going to be destroyed and beaten down by the pagans until their season be fulfilled. So that's the power of prophecy. These people can't lie to us no more. Jerusalem is not a city of refuge right now. Jerusalem, if that's the real place, is filthy, is all outside. Rainbows, 26 alphabet people over there. So this is our prophecy. Our city is going to be a refuge. We ain't going to have to worry about no port, no pedophiles, no harlots, no pimps, no thieves. It's going to be a city of refuge that cannot be shaken ever again. This is a future tense. This is what we got to hold on to. Forget what they got going on. Their government shut down. Let it stay shut down. Let everything crumble down. The Most High owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. Care about your government? Read on, Op.
For the name of Yahweh is great to you. You shall have a place, even rivers and wide spacious channels. You shall not go this way, neither a vessel with oars go thereby. For my Elohim is great. Yahweh, our judge, shall not pass me by. Yahweh is our prince. Yahweh is our king. Yahweh, he shall save us. Your cords are broken, for they had no strength. Your meat has given way. It shall not spread the sails. It shall not bear a signal until it be given up for plunder. Therefore shall many lame men take spoil, and the people dwelling among them shall by no means say, I am in pain, or their sin shall be forgiven them.
This is Oaths and Covenants, part 9, I believe. This is what we have to hold on to. Go to sleep to these prophecies. Wake up to these prophecies. Because if you keep harping on their system, you will go insane. If you keep trying to check your bank account, you keep trying to balance things out, you will go insane. Our oaths and covenants is not tied to their system. The Most High told us from the beginning, I'm going to destroy the people who destroyed you. I only allowed them to do that to you to make you jealous and to bring you back to me. But I'm not going to let them. You think I'm going to let them get the victory? No. So it's time for them to come down. It's your job closed down. Go out marching. Go out. I mean, I know it's wicked, but I think it's wicked. You know how in New Orleans they have those funerals and they be, it's all about. I think it's like voodoo. But go to your car dancing, and when people think you crazy, show them your fringes. Everybody been laughing, mocking us. I got oaths and covenants not tied to your job, brother. Or you must got some gold at the house. That gold belongs to the Most High anyway, brother. The Most High's physical manifestation is at hand. He's going to show up and show out for us like he always did. All you have to do is keep yourself pure. Keep yourself clean. Sin free. The Most High is going to see about his people. We are his people. He has promised our ancestors. He promised Abraham. And Abraham was called his friend. We don't have no business worrying like these people, because we are not of these people. Any comments or questions about today's Oaths and Covenants?